Hi there, Chris here with part 3 of working on my Hemlock WraithFighter. Maybe we'll call this Airbrush Noob part 3? 4? I can't remember. I don't know. Either way, it's all kind of merging together. But that's fine because, well, hey, we're having fun, right? So, how far am I into my model? Well, I skipped ahead a little. I'll show a little closer in a minute. I got impatient. I was working on other stuff, and I actually used the plane in a recent quick tip, so I didn't have time to film, and I wanted to get it debased and get it ready, and yeah, I'm getting impatient. But I laid out these colors, and now I initially had an idea for this thing, and now I'm not so sure if I want to do it. I'm kind of digging how nice and solid red everything is. I don't know. Just kind of wishy-washy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, here, hold on a sec, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so the WraithFighter. You can see I assembled it all. The canopy's not glued in. It's just sitting there. But it just looks nice while it's just sitting there, right? It gives you the idea what it's going to look like afterwards. And the entire model was given a coat of blood red, or bloody red from Vallejo. Let me try and get this guy. Here. Stuff flying everywhere now. Assemble the base. Haven't done anything for the base yet. Assembled up. Haven't put the guns on. Changed the underside from black to I used Minotaur's Angelic Blood. Now this color is not quite the light red, so I used it as a shadow to obviously shade the fighter. And as you can see, it's not bad. It's mostly convincing, right? I don't know if y'all can see that stupid glare. Once the model gets a coating of varnish, and all this kind of shimmery, shiny, flat and dull areas will go away. But I ended up hitting areas in the jets, and so now I have to go back in with brush. But I guess it's not a huge issue. Same within here. I kind of liked how I left it nice and black, but now I got to go back in with a brush, fix that up. I don't know. Initially, what I was going to do for this guy, here's what I was thinking. Now, I wasn't going to say before, but I'll say it now because I'm not sure I'll do it. But I wanted to have this guy kind of have a scary feeling, right? Because this guy causes terror, and it's got the mind shock pods, and it's got all this stuff on it for scaring crap out of people, right? And I wanted to have almost like the front half was breaking into another dimension kind of thing. And so the front half, bits of it, were going to look like it was biometal, and I was going to do some Geiger-esque kind of texturing along the wings and the sides and along the canopy. I kind of wanted to have a skull face here, but it's a little too much detail, this little rune here. And I don't think it would really work here on the front of the plane. Well, maybe it would. I don't know. Don't have a lot of time today to work on this guy, so all I'm going to do right now is build up some of the orange highlight. And in fact, I may... Here, let's zoom in just a little bit. And let's focus. Here we go. Yeah, we got some focus now. And I was thinking of using this guy's helmet. I know on Mini Wargaming site it's been asked to do a glass on helmets or canopies and such. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll use his helmet and do a tutorial on that and creating a glass helmet feeling. It will take away from the glowing aspect of his console and everything. But I don't think it's too big a deal. Unless I just create highlights in there and I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it work like that? It feels too flat like that, right? It's got to be a little bit more depth, you know. So that's that. I'm not sure what else I really wanted to do. Like I wanted to have, well, I'm gonna do the chevrons, and I'm not gonna do them like the way GW does them, where they start from back here and come across. I like them on the wings. Like the wing is, you know, where they mark their heraldry, because in the older books, the Eldar Codex, the chevrons denote family position, and you know which house within Samhan that you know a particular group belongs to. It's, you know, it's family markings, right? And I like the Samhan craft world because, you know, it's somewhat identifiable with the houses and the families and clans, and it's all that interesting stuff. And so yeah, let's watch me try and create some highlights on this guy. Now this is Bloody Red, which is more like Evil Sun Scarlet, Blood Red. Is it called Blood Red? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Blood Red. It's the brighter mid-tone red. Now I don't have access to Minotaur's, what is it? Red Nebula? Something like that. I want to pick up some of that because, you know, I got more Samhan stuff to do. And yeah, so let's do a little bit of work. Let's see where it takes us. I'm thinking once the basic highlight is down, like once I've laid out some orange on these points, not too much, just on these leading edges along here and along the spine here, maybe on the tip here. Yeah, try not to go overboard with the orange. Try not to. Because I'm digging how, you know, the shadows come, oh, and then I was thinking of trying to highlight these individual panels with the brush. Not sure how I'm going to pull that one off. Unless I create a stencil. Could always create a stencil for this. Got some access to some card and such. But yeah, this is actually the funny way how I was painting it. Standing it up like this. And then, you know. Kind of wears, like, I mentioned in a previous video that I'm not really a big fan of painting something and then assembling it, mainly because you end up touching the model too much. You get your greasy fingers all over the points, and it's a huge pain. I'm not huge on it. I'm not a big supporter. I'm not a big fan of painting while it's still sitting on the sprue, because then even then, when you have it still sitting on the sprue, what if you were using this point as a contact point to hold it, and then you got to cut it, clean it, shape it down, then you got to repaint it. What if you did something where there was a nice gradient happening there? You know, no. I'm more of a assemble it and paint it kind of guy. That's why I'm not too concerned with all these little fiddly bits. Although the guns are still off though, because I did have some overspray and I ended up overspraying some of these bits. But that's no biggie. So, that's enough babbling. I think it's time to get to work. Let's see how badly I can ruin this model. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do this.